So it appears to be the case that I have failed to upload in more than 4 months. We'll talk about why later, but for now, I'm kind of announcing my return, I guess. I've not been completely gone though. I'm not making this video to promote my TikTok, but I do have a TikTok now and I kind of do post on it. Here it is. I don't really post Roblox on it though, so I don't know. If I ever go inactive on YouTube, I'll always be active on TikTok because I usually make videos about like 2-minute videos about geopolitics and stuff, so I'll leave a link to it in the description if that's the kind of stuff you're into. But anyway, I'm not making this video to promote my TikTok, so let's just rapidly move on. Now, I'd like to take this video as an opportunity to reassess my entire YouTube, I guess, and just take a look at why it kind of died and why I kind of died. That being said, the quick answer is just because I'm really inconsistent. We're going to look at specifically why though. Why am I so inconsistent? That's the point of this video. And we're going to start right from the beginning. And I mean literally the very, very beginning of this channel. So I made this channel on my phone one night. I was just up really late. I had school the next day, but I didn't want to go to sleep. And I've had many attempts before this channel to try and make a successful YouTube career. Like my first channel ever was like a Minecraft or just vlog channel. And I was like 8 years old and I just post myself dancing and stuff. I was really weird. It's probably still out there somewhere, but I forgot the name. When I was 11, I also made some other vlog channel where I just like talk about stuff that really annoyed me, and I'd get so angry in those videos even though I was talking to a camera. Like I don't know how a camera pissed me off that much, but whatever. Watching me film the videos must have been especially painful. Not that I didn't close my door when I filmed them, obviously, because I was kind of embarrassed of it. I mean, I always do close my door, but like my room is not soundproof, as you can probably tell. But it would literally just be like 11-year-old me getting furious at a phone balanced on an old crusty TV that no one used on top of my chest of drawers or whatever. That was literally my setup. I then made a Geometry Dash channel, which, to be fair, I am sick at Geometry Dash. Actually, no, I take that back. Compared to the people who actually play this game for like a YouTube channel, I'm quite bad. Anyway, I have no idea why I thought any of those 3 ideas would make me a successful, famous, rich YouTuber. But, you know, I was wrong and I found that out the hard way. So this night I thought, okay, this is the one channel you're going to commit to. This is the channel that's going to make you really famous and cool. And yeah, I know, it sounds so stupid. I don't know why. Probably because I ended up not doing any of that. Anyway, so I made the channel, very confused on what to call it. So I just used a website called SpinXO to come up with a name, which is basically a website that just generates random names. And I used like 3 or 4 of those random names before I settled at Xpelo. About 2 weeks into the channel, I called it Xpelo because I'm proud to say I came up with it, but I forgot how. All I remember is I put the sounds X, per, and low together. I had it without an E originally, and then a few days later I just added an E to make it longer, and I don't know, without the E it looks weird. Anyways, after I made the channel, I just went to sleep, and then I remember the next day, well, the same day, coming home from school, and there was literally no one home. And at the time I was like really scared. I don't know why. I was really scared to be caught like talking to myself in my room. So I decided, okay, this is the perfect time to make a YouTube video. My first ever YouTube video. Here it is for those of you who weren't around at the time.
So welcome to a video that I definitely haven't nicked from anyone. But don't worry, even if I was, I'm not copying them, I'm just inspired by them.
I was literally 12 in that video, and I was just looking at some like 20 versus 1 speed dating thing. It was like online dating in real life kind of thing, I guess. Just look.
You know what, I have a younger brother, and anybody younger than me, I just automatically think of my brother, so.
Well, I don't know why you do that, but okay.
Like, they could be the hottest person in the room, and if they tell me they're even a month younger than me, I'm just like, oh, I just see my brother, and it's like...
I mean, I was really squeaky and I spoke painfully slowly in this video. But to be fair, this was not the smartest video I'd ever watched. How do you look at younger people and just automatically think of your brother? I find that really weird, I don't know why. Anyway, so at the time, I'd just been seeing all these like gameplay commentary type of YouTubers who just look at random videos and make fun of them. And I'm not sure why that was so popular. And I just saw them do so well, and I just decided to copy them. Because I kind of just had in the mindset, I don't care, I just want to be famous. Which is not still how I feel to this day. Please excuse me, I was 12, so obviously my mindset has changed at least a little bit. But anyways, I just continued to make all of these like gameplay commentaries, I guess. I just made them non-stop. I'm not sure why I thought it was cool to just make fun of random people, but like I said, to be fair, the videos, they're not that I don't know what the word is. I don't want to be rude, but let's just put it, they're not the most enjoyable pieces of content I've ever watched in my entire life. But yeah, like I said, I just carried on making these. They didn't really get that many views. They get like 30 or 40, and I bet like 20 of them were just like people I knew, and like 5 of them were probably just me. I gained about like 40 or 50 subscribers, I think, at that point. I don't know. From literally looking at videos of people who have already had like 500,000 million quadrillion videos already made about them. People like Morgs who get videos made about them, or, you know, used to get videos made about them all the time. I then just started making videos about like completely random topics. Like, I'd complain about my school and stuff. I'm not sure why I thought anyone on the internet cared. And they just did exactly the same amount of, you know, they got the same amount of views as my other videos. Except I use Asphalt 8 as like the background gameplay, which to be fair, brings back a lot of memories. It's a very nostalgic game. It was very repetitive, but I loved it. I don't know why. But I kind of got rid of the mindset that I mentioned before about I don't care what I do, I just want to be famous. Because at this point, I really enjoyed making videos regardless of how many views they'd get. Just simply because I was like, I was 13, I think, at this point when I changed up my content to just talking about random topics. But I was still just furious about random things in my life. Like, for example, my school, I hated it there for some. I mean, I still do, but I hated it there.
Oh my god, alright, the next one is probably one of the most ridiculous. You're not allowed to run on the playground. It's like saying a park is no place to play.
My school still have that rule, by the way, and it's just simply because my school is like tiny, simply because it used to be a middle school, which confuses me because we're literally in the UK. Why would you build a middle school in the UK? Because in case you didn't know, in the UK we don't have middle schools, we just have high schools, and it's for, I think in America it's like grades 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, I think. But yeah, anyway, they made it into a full high school and then a 6th form without actually changing the size of the school, which is really problematic. But yeah, moving on. You can clearly tell that I love talking about things that annoy me, not to like badmouth anyone or backbite anyone, because I don't want to sound like that, but it's just my experience, to be honest. It's my honest experience and opinion, and yeah, anyway. After about a month and a half of just posting random topics, I then just went back to commentary again because I figured out how to. I used to just edit videos completely on my phone, like I'd film the gameplay and stuff, everything would be done on my phone. And like the aspect ratio was so weird. I can't remember which iPhone it was. I honestly never knew what iPhone it was. It was just one of the first ones to not have a home button, I guess. So the aspect ratio was different and I didn't know how to make commentary on it, but I found out how. I just zoomed it in and it was just time for round 2 of commentary.
Please do not block these areas with sombreros or oversized platform shoes.
Oh yeah, mate, I'll wear those crepes to school every day. If you don't, then you probably have no friends. I can just tell.
That was especially one of the weirdest videos I'd ever looked at, because it was just a single video on an abandoned channel, and it had all the props and stuff for like an airline flight safety video. But the channel, it was, I don't know why someone would actually make that video, but anyway. Also, my setup to film audio was so weird. I'd have like a lightning port to, I can't even be bothered to explain the terms. It was just a really long wire attached to my phone with a massive headset and a microphone. And not only did I not have a good microphone, I also didn't even have a bedroom. I slept in the guest room because I had family, and it was literally just a mattress on the floor, and I'd film my videos laying I just filmed them laying on my mattress in this tiny room with a bunch of my sister's like plushie toys on the windowsill. I don't know. It was tough times, man, but I was enjoying myself. Needless to say though, I had absolutely no clue that I'd end up being a like Roblox YouTuber. I mean, I don't really consider myself, that's a lie, I do consider myself a Roblox YouTuber, but like I had no clue I'd end up doing it because I used to think that Roblox was just some really trashy kids game that nobody ever played. I also had this extremely boring Minecraft gameplay series, that I only made, who my friend at the time, who I'm still friends with now, he made a Minecraft gameplay. It was like 25 minutes on his iPad, and I just found it absolutely hilarious. So I did the exact same thing, and it just did not suit the channel at all. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea, but it wasn't, and it just got no views. I'll skip ahead for the next few months because it's literally just commentary and Minecraft, and we'll stop here at the new year, which was, a new year. I still didn't seem to have a creative mindset enough to move on from commentary, but I ended up getting into like some weird situation with some like comment bots, which was basically like the first time I really gained any sort of publicity. I'm like 95% sure that one of the makers of these bots actually like watched the video and just laughed at it, because for some reason everyone, including myself, used to believe that if you so much as replied to one of the bots, then your account would be hacked and you'd just be like, your account would just turn into a bot. It's so stupid. I don't know why everyone believed that, but some YouTuber called Timeworks sorted it out, I guess. I don't know. This was around the time of COVID, and I literally had nothing to do at all. My upload schedule became really wobbly because I was trying to balance other stuff in my life. Like I was just trying to lose weight because I was like so fat. But when I did post, it was just, you know, random stuff and commentary, until I'd been trying to get back into Roblox for like the first time in a while, the whole lockdown. But the only games I knew about were like the really trash little kid ones like Meep City and like Roblox High School and stuff. And I didn't know what else to play, so I just played them and got really bored. So I didn't think Roblox was fun anymore. Until this guy who used to go to my school joined me, and he showed me this I found it hilarious. I don't know why. It was some South London simulator game. And for the first time ever, I posted a Roblox video on my second channel, and it was just this.
Oh, I wasn't going to screen record this, but this is too funny. So, I'm with my mate here, and we're playing some kind of like Roblox London roleplay game, which you basically just like it's basically just stabbing people and stuff.
From that day on, I got back into Roblox because I got shown a bunch of other like just toxic games, and I felt like I'd hit the jackpot because I loved toxicity at the time, including this one, which was just crazy toxic. And still is, probably, I don't know. But literally, I spent the entirety of lockdown just playing these dumb Roblox games every single day. Well, you know, the last couple of months of lockdown, because it was like June, July, and August when I did this. And after that, I just started making a bunch of Roblox videos, but I didn't really know how to like make one on my computer, so I just do like commentary Roblox videos. Until I met an individual who I met on Dollhouse, who I won't name, but I can't remember exactly what happened, just simply because it was like 2 years ago. But I was playing Dollhouse roleplay with the same person who was in that South London clip. And she basically just asked me to mic up, which is like, just give me your Discord so I can shout and scream at you by the look of it. And she was like really angry at me. I don't know why, just listen.
What the fuck is wrong with the swear word, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? Dude, you took an hour to add me. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? Why are you scared of a female? You're scared of a female. How fucking pathetic are you gonna be? Is that how scared you are, bro? Is that scared? You can't even say a fucking word because you're fucking scared.
I probably must have instigated it somehow, but I have no clue. I have no clue what I did to make her that angry. After I'd filmed the video, I kind of just messaged her and tried being passive, I guess. I'll just be real with you lot. I asked her if I could post it, and she said no, and I replied, well, I don't care because I'm gonna do it anyway. She literally said the N-word in the video. I feel like that's probably why she didn't want me to post it, but I did anyway. At this point, I just decided, okay, this is the kind of content I want to make, because this is hilarious.
Roleplay, unironically.
You're poor, bro.
Your mother loves
I
me.
touch
What's
the
up,
same
boys?
accent, bro.
No way! No
poor,
way,
bro.
really? How can you
You have
tell?
the same accent as your own mother.
Yeah, your mum has the same accent.
After that video, the guy went ghost on me for a long period of time. I don't know why, but I still could make mic ups by myself, and that's pretty much what I did.
I know, right? Totally.
Whoever just said I know right has a very annoying voice, if I must say so myself.
What the hell?
They were fun, and I did them for a very, very long time. And I think it was that point that my channel was at its peak. In fact, let me show you some screenshots of my analytics, because I haven't looked at these in quite a while myself. I'll refer to the squeaky individual in that video as, we'll just call her Amy. Her name's not actually Amy, but I'll just call her Amy. To be fair, even though I do have a more viewed video, I can't help but thank her for being rude to me that one day, because damn, that video did really well. For a while during this period, me and Amy were friends. I'll get into why I stopped talking to Amy later, but for now, I'll just talk about some of the other people I met in the process of doing mic ups and stuff, because it was a common theme in my channel that I just meet people in mic ups and be rude to them and then message them after so I could, you know, get their permission to post the video. Not that at the time I really cared, to be honest, but I don't know, we just be a bit more civil and just do mic ups together in the future with them on my side. Not sure why I did that so often, but I just did. Like, for example, here's a video of me having an argument with some guy.
Now no one's laughing apart from you.
Finally, oh my god, shut up!
You sound like a female.
And then here's a clip of me and him like a month later just talking to some random crazy guy.
You're moderator. Okay, you're not. I bet you're moderator on no Discord servers.
I bet your mom just jumping jack without jumping. She's dumb as hell.
Your voice is not deep enough to play.
This anime one in the middle is him, by the way. And it was just like that for, like, not just him, but like a lot of people I met in mic ups. They became my friend, kind of. That aside though, any opportunity I had, I just filmed any mic up, or just Roblox videos with people from mic ups for some reason, and they just got views. I don't know why. Although I just found myself becoming a very boring person in general, and I think this like clip from my 500 subs special sums everything up in like one sentence.
Favorite day of the week? Well, I mean Saturday, because I get to just sit around and do nothing and no one can really stop me. I usually just play Roblox, or I rarely ever go out these days. I need to get out more.
In short terms, I became a loser. It's kind of hard to pin down why. I'm not really sure why I actually became that much of a loser. But when I say that, I mean I didn't even like go outside or talk to anyone really, apart from some occasional like random people. Like that was literally me, and I had the worst grades imaginable. Like trust me, they were terrible. I was just in general really stupid. Like I couldn't do maths, English or science or anything like that. I was just quite a stupid person. I'm super embarrassed of it, but literally all I really did was play Roblox and just message people. Like that's it. I have no clue how that entertained me back then, because if that was my life now, I would lose the will to live. And I still posted videos, but I felt myself getting lazier even at that, because around that time was when mic ups started to just completely die, and the people who did do mic ups, it was just so boring. Like it was just, oh shut up, you're fat, you sound gay. I don't know, it was no one wants to watch that, right? Because I was 14 and because this is Discord we're talking about, I didn't stay friends with many of the people for very long. So I started doing more mic ups by myself, or not even that, I just go into servers and stuff. But my editing just became so lazy, and just, yeah, my views were going down, and I just had no clue what to post or what to do about it. Because the main thing about my channel at this point was Roblox stuff and mic ups, but I didn't want to go back, like obviously I didn't want to go back to making commentary. I also just felt like, what am I actually doing? Roblox is a game for kids. And I took a break because I went on holiday, but when I came back I just avoided Roblox as much as possible, as you can clearly tell. My views just honestly went down even more, and I just became even more inconsistent. Eventually I did go back to making Roblox videos, but the more I posted, the more I felt like I was just in denial that this channel was beyond saving. And around a similar time I posted that Ukraine video. I made a TikTok, the one I mentioned at the start, go follow. And I thought maybe since YouTube didn't work out, I'll just do TikTok, because I mean I always used to hate on TikTok, but I started to like it after I saw like numerous people get famous, or like just get big in general, from talking about geopolitics and military related stuff, which is just an interest I guess I've had since I was very, very young. Like in primary I'd always loved talking to my friends about it, and I still like talking about it now. So I thought, okay, let me give it a go. How powerful is the UK's military? The UK may no longer be a global military power, but it still maintains one of the most powerful militaries in the world and in Europe. Correction, I meant to say superpower, not just regular power. The UK is still a military power, but when I say superpower, it refers to countries like China and the US, for example. I have a video on TikTok at 1.2 million views, which is just a number I never thought I'd reach, but long story short, I did so much better on TikTok than I had on YouTube, especially considering it was such a short amount of time. So I kind of just quit YouTube and gave up and didn't really do anything. Posted like one video of me and my friends playing a horror game, and that was literally it. But I think this channel still has potential. Hence why I'm coming back officially, and you know, I'm 16 now, so I think I missed my birthday on this channel. But anyway, I've recently gotten a job at the popular fast food restaurant, also known as McDonald's. Only about 2.5 months into the job, but so far I actually like it. Like I can work 8-hour shifts and go home and feel just fine. But anyways, the reason I mentioned that was because I'm now getting just really good hardware to be able to film videos on. The main problem in my past is just look at my computer and my monitor. Like, don't kid yourself. Does this look like an appropriate gaming YouTuber's head setup? Which is why it's so much easier to be a TikToker than a YouTuber, because you don't even need good computer hardware. You just need literally a phone, and it doesn't even have to be a good expensive phone. You can just, as long as it runs TikTok, you can be famous. It's different with YouTube. Of course, on YouTube you'll get that random video that's like 4 seconds long, and it just gets put in a lot of people's recommended for some reason. But on TikTok, it's everywhere. Like some people's TikToks are just so random, and they're just like 5 to 10 second videos. Imagine trying to get away with that on YouTube with like YouTube Shorts. It just doesn't work. And because videos on YouTube are longer, there's supposed to be like a certain degree of quality, I guess. But on TikTok, you can sit through like a 10 or 15 second video of some low quality meme, and that will get millions of views. On YouTube, that just doesn't slide. The standards on TikTok are lower than those on YouTube. Anyways, it's time for me to return to YouTube, I feel like. And I've come prepared. Yes, I will be doing more Roblox content, hence why I've actually chosen to start a group. It's not actually my group, I didn't make it, but it's a team effort between me and some friends. So I'll leave a link to it in the description. In fact, I'm gonna make the first post on the wall now. There we go. So I'd really appreciate it if you could join the group. In the future, we are actually planning to make clothes and games and models, etc. Because we're not just making this group for no reason. I mean, we do want that crown on Hood Modded, but I feel like it's just a useful tool for building a community around me and my friends. Because if by some extremely unlikely miracle that I actually do get somewhat famous, like, it sounds so stupid, but if I do get a large following, I want my friends behind me, and my real friends this time, not like random Discord people. When I say that, I don't mean the very few of the Discord people from before that I still do talk to aren't my friend. I'm not saying that at all. I just mean people who I either know in person or just trust enough with, like, everything, I guess. My boys, basically, my boys. So I'm just using the group as a way of building the community with them and with you guys. I am very slowly learning to script on Roblox. I have been for a very long time. I've literally been trying to make games since I was like 11 years old, but they were always terrible. They're still my profile if you want to play them. But yeah, I don't know, it's just something we made and something I want you to join. So, you know, if you want to help me out, then I would very much appreciate you joining the group. I'll leave a link in the description. Trust me, it will be literally the best group ever. And cheap clothes will be coming soon eventually, hopefully. Anyways, as for what happened with this Amy person, we basically just stopped talking randomly, and I messaged her after a while, and just because I wanted to talk to her, I don't know. And she, you know, we had like a conversation. She started like watching my videos and saying about how I should improve them to get more subscribers, which was fair enough. It was kind of weird coming from someone who gets like 3 views on her Valorant streams, but you know, anyway. But then she asked me for like the 5th time to take down the video. I had like privated the video in the past so that people can watch it, but this time I just didn't really feel like doing it at all, because like, firstly, it's my video, secondly, it did really well, and thirdly, you were literally just being so rude for no reason in that video. Like, I get we were chill at the time, but it's not like I'd take a bullet for her. Like, we're not that close. If I want to keep the video up, I'm gonna keep the video up. Next time, just think twice before you just embarrass yourself on the internet by just unnecessarily talking trash to people and saying the N-word. It was so weird, man. I don't know, she just blocked me after that and we never spoke again. There's also just a few people in my past videos who, I'm just gonna be real with you, you won't see them in any more videos again. I've got new, more charismatic, I guess, and just more trustworthy people to put in my videos now. Again, I'm not trying to badmouth anyone or talk trash. This was like a really long time ago when I fell out with these people, so I'm sure if by the incredibly slim chance that they're watching this, I'm sure they're completely different, matured people now. And if you want to contact me again just to talk things over, then please do, because I have absolutely no problem with it. It's just about, you know, having a fresh start and trying something again in a more, I don't know. Yeah, I guess just in a more chill and laid back way. I also have another Discord server. I promise I won't delete this one. It's got like 500 members in it, 500 plus, but it's just really, really dead. So if anyone wants to come and join and just light up the dance floor a bit more, then feel free to. I'll leave a link in the description to that as well. As for when I'll actually be able to like get good PC hardware and stuff, I'd say probably in about like 2 months, around Christmas time maybe. I don't know, I'll let you know when I get good PC hardware. In the meantime, I'm just gonna make do with this. And I know this video probably doesn't reflect it, but I will put more effort into my editing and just everything, my whole video making in general. Like, I'm also getting a new mic and just new monitor and everything. Because it's not just about like PC hardware, obviously. It's got, you know, it's about commitment and effort. And the trash editing softwares and hardware that I've had in the past just kind of limits my ability to do that, because I do it knowing that it's just going to be less good quality than the people who do. But the time has come to change this, so up your standards for the future, because I'm going to stick with what I have now for like the next couple of months, but eventually, I mean, I have enough money to buy a decent gaming PC now, but like, I want top quality stuff. YouTube is a fun and potentially profitable side hobby that requires commitment, and for me to buy just some mid PC right now, even though it is obviously going to be better than what I have right now, but for me to buy some mid piece of rubbish PC right now is not good enough in my opinion. So yeah, just a couple more months of working and I'll have good hardware by then. And I just feel like I'm in just such a better state to be able to record and film YouTube videos consistently, because before I was just a young skinny kid who depended on other people and just had so many things going on at the time, like bad grades and just everything that stresses a teenager out. That is what I had. And I'm not trying to say that I'm like just some next alpha male who's perfectly fit and is a multi-millionaire and takes cold showers and does all this rubbish. I'm not like that, but you know, I'm getting there. I feel like I'm at least a tiny little bit stronger and smarter than before. and as a result, I can probably handle a YouTube channel a bit better than I have in the past. So yeah, that being said, I think that's everything I needed to say. If you actually watched it to the end, thank you so much. Make sure you leave a like if you can. I'll be active on my Discord server and my group all the time, unless I'm like at work or at school or something. And I'll always just, you know, make an effort to communicate with everyone. And I'm hoping this channel just doesn't have to completely die, because that would just be such wasted potential in my opinion. Of course, I'll still continue to post on my TikTok all the time. I'm just going to be a bit more public from now on to you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.